What's going on? It's Pro Physique Coach Ben Beluti, and today we're going to make the overnight high protein oatmeal for those busy days. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, let's get started. So we're going to make the overnight oatmeal, and I know that's all the rage these days. Overnight oats. You can buy it pre-prepped at the grocery store, a few bucks, or you can make your own very simply. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'll be up at 3 a.m. so I need to make my breakfast right now so that I stay on track. What this boils down to is I'm going to make some oatmeal in a container, put it in the fridge, bring it with me in a cooler, and eat it cold tomorrow. So it's not really true overnight oats, but it's more so oatmeal that I'm storing in the refrigerator overnight and then eating tomorrow. So does that count? I don't know. All I know, I've been doing this for years and it helped me get in shape. So let's get to it. You are going to need oats. I like the good old-fashioned oats. I'm going to be using today some banana. You can use blueberries or apple slices if you want it to be lower in calories. Apple slices are awesome. Today we're making more of like the banana bread taste version. The apple slices make it taste more like apple pie. You also want to use a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit more of cinnamon. That's going to enhance the taste some more. Any protein powder. I've got chocolate here today. I'm sure something like a frosted cinnamon bun protein powder would be good. I've used vanilla before. It was wonderful. You can use any flavor. You're also going to need a container that's microwave safe. And you're going to need some water to boil your oats in. So what I'm going to do, plop this guy on the scale. A lot of people ask me, Ben, how do you weigh foods if you don't know the weight of the container? No. Hit the tare button. It will zero out the scale. You will be good to go, okay? So what I'm going to do here is, by the way, I am in my quote-unquote off season. I'm maintaining weight. If my goal is weight loss, my serving sizes would be lower. So adjust the serving sizes based on your specific caloric needs. But for me personally, right now, maintaining my weight, staying in shape, I'm going to have 100 grams of oats, which is like 3.5 ounces. Okay. I'm going to zero out the scale again, 50 grams of banana. So this whole banana, I don't know how much it weighs. I'm not going to eat the peel, so I got to weigh it out, right? So what we're going to do is peel this bad boy, 50 grams. So let's chop this guy up a little bit. There we go, 50 grams on the dot. I'll slice the rest of this up and freeze it actually. That's what I do with all my bananas. Once they are ripe, I will slice them all up, freeze them. They make for awesome shakes and Coach Ben style protein ice creams, which if you don't know how to make that, I have videos on that on my channel. You must check that out. They will change your life. What I'm going to do from here is add a little cinnamon. Okay, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, and a little bit of salt, just because salt makes everything taste better. And then I'm going to put in 10 grams of sugar-free maple syrup. You might be thinking, oh my gosh, sugar-free maple syrup, digestion gets wrecked, extra calories, you're gonna die. Look, all I know is it makes my food taste better, and 10 grams is less than half an ounce. So if less than half an ounce of sugar-free maple syrup messes up your digestion, well then don't have it. But where I see people go wrong is that they make a bowl of oatmeal, but it's more of a bowl of syrup with a few oats sprinkled in, and now they're running into issues. I have 500 grams of syrup. Why am I messed up? Don't be daft. So we're going to put in 10 grams of the syrup. Now I got to make it. I'm using 14 ounces of water for this 100 gram batch. If I was using less oats, I probably would use more like 12 ounces of water. And then I'm going to pop this bad boy in the microwave for 4 to 5 minutes. And of course, like a true meathead, I'm not using a measuring cup. I'm using a shaker bottle to measure out my water. I'm going to pop this bad boy in the microwave. All right, let's heat this bad boy up. All right, we got our oats in the microwave. I'm going to put this in for, I'm going to hit 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and there we go, okay? Once it starts to boil, I will take it out, and then we are going to add in our protein powder. While the oats are cooking, going to freeze this banana. The best way to store ripe bananas is slice them up and freeze them, and then you can make shakes or whatever you want later. It's an excellent idea which will change your life in your meal prep and your approach to meal prep forever. Maybe I'm embellishing that a little bit, but just try it. All right. I had it in the microwave for 4 minutes and 4 seconds. It was about to boil over, so I took it out. So, plop this bad boy on the scale again, turn it on, and I'm going to add in 1 serving of protein powder, which is 36 grams for this brand, which I found is actually a little bit more than a scoop. That's how they market this. Oh, there's 60 servings. There's really only like 55, right? See how they do that? Liars. Anyway, I'm going to add in our protein powder. See, that's 32 grams in 1 scoop. Add a little bit more. Come on, give me the 36. That should do it. Gonna take this guy off the scale. Now we gotta mix it in. If you're saying, oh Ben, it's gonna be chalky, well, you just gotta keep mixing, and you had to add enough water. If you don't put enough water, it's gonna be like dry paste and no bueno. Plus this is sitting overnight, so it'll set up really well. And then when I mix it in, the banana starts to kind of mush up and mixes in with everything really, really nicely. So stirring this bad boy up. Right now it's kind of cakey. That's okay because it won't be by the time I'm done with it. Stir, stir, stir. Keep going. You can do it. You too can stir in that protein powder to make it have a perfect consistency. Now this smells really, really good, and I want to eat it right now while it's piping hot. And you absolutely can. This is an awesome, easy breakfast. But this is for tomorrow because, like I said, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want to add some healthy fats to this, put in some almonds or some almond butter. I do that a lot myself. Today we're just going with oats, banana, and protein powder, plus the cinnamon and nutmeg. So really simple, straightforward, easy to prep. I like things to be easy because I'm kind of a lazy dog when it comes to food prep. And I gotta be able to do it day in, day out, all the time. So keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Check this out, guys. Give it a little stir around. And I'm gonna show you something cool I'm gonna do at the end that makes all the difference with this recipe. Check it out, guys. It's more like protein paste right now. Perfect. If I let this sit for a couple minutes and then went to eat it, it'll be amazing. But we're gonna let it sit overnight. Have it cold. It'll taste good cold. Okay. Something I like to do is add a splash of unsweetened almond milk over the top. I'm just gonna have 10 grams. It's very low calorie. We're gonna weigh out just cause. And then 5 more grams of the syrup, a splash of cinnamon over the top. That was a little bit more than a splash. There we go. I gave it a quick little final stir, and there we go. Perfection. Final step, slap on the lid, put it in my cooler, put it in the refrigerator. I will put in an ice pack tomorrow, throw it in the car, have it after my deadlift session, be good to go. Macros are on the screen for you guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Also try the warm and hot versions of protein oatmeal. You will love it, especially for those busy days. Take care.